What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake Gagan. It is June 21st. We are at the peak of summertime. And ladies and gentlemen, we have an exciting stream as we have not only one of the first Volt Inu ambassadors and influencers talking about the project, but one of the first Volt Inu investors talking about the project, joining us here today on this beautiful Tuesday, June 21st. Guys, as always, let's see who is here in the comments. We got Brendan Lesko, Tony Montana, Bakovic, Marino Hill, KC, Double O Volt is here. Poto Verges, Mark Mathers, Lionel. We got a great crew, guys, and we have an even better person joining us here in just a second. But you know how we do, guys. We have to make sure that the likes match the amount of people that are here. So let's get those likes up if you're ready for our guy, Pablo Crow, to join us here on the Jake Gagan Show. He is waiting by. I got my guy, Benny Moon, in the house. What is up to Benny Moon? Let's see who is here, guys. 75 people in the stream, only 50 likes. If you guys are ready for Pablo, let's get to 75 likes. If you're ready for Pablo Crow, let's get to 75 likes. We also have Frank Nee. Frank is in the chat. What is up to Frank? Midlife. Is that midlife? Midlife crisis. What's up, man? Welcome. Moses is here. John is volting. We're almost there. 100 people in the chat. 67, 69 likes. Smash that like. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, what's up to Brody G, my brother in the house? Let's welcome in none other than the first Volt Inu influencer, the first Volt Inu, one of the first Volt Inu investors, Pablo Crow in the chat. Pablo Crow, how are we doing, my brother?
What's up? What's up, man? I'm excited. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a blast, dude.
We're going to have a blast because there is so much to talk about with Volt Inu. I mean, first off, Voltoshi and the dev team, they're just releasing new things every day. Pablo, yesterday was exchange number 28. I thought we're done. 6 months, 2 days, 28 exchanges. Guess what happens today? Another exchange listing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we're at 29 now. 29 centralized exchanges.
29, man. And he said 30 before the end of summer. I don't even think we started summer. I don't even know what day summer starts, but it's like just now.
Well, we definitely started summer because it's hot as shit. You might see me sweat on this live stream. It's hot as shit here in Southern California. We definitely started summer. But when he first said that, Pablo, look, I keep it real on this channel. When he first said that, we had about 12 exchanges for Volt Inu. And I said, there is no way in hell we get listed on 30 exchanges in the next couple of months. And then out of nowhere, the guy migrates from V1 to V2, and then exchanges come left and right. That's the execution that we're talking about with Voltoshi. He said he was migrating to get on more, to be more centralized exchange friendly. And since the migration, we've seen 15 or 16 centralized exchanges in less than 2 months. Incredible.
It's wild, man. It's wild. And you know, Voltoshi's like 10 steps ahead of the rest of us. So he's already got 20 other things lined up on top of what he already delivered. You know what I mean?
Else? Give us a sneak peek. There's no one on this live stream. You're just talking between you and I. Give us a sneak peek, Pablo.
Well, you know, with multi-change, you know the 411 yourself, but multi-change is going to be something that's never been done before. It's going to prove to the crypto space that Voltoshi is definitely the real deal, that he cares about his community, that he's selfless, and he's going to prove it with this new utility that he's releasing.
I like that. I'm excited to learn more about that. Jeff Jean said Jake has a really good quality camera. It's a Canon EOS R. Shout out to Canon EOS R. We got a lot of the Volt Army in the chat. Real quick before we get into our Volt stream, I want to let everybody know about a giveaway that I'm going to be running over the next 24 hours. We're doing $400 of USDC, 2 to 2 lucky people. All you have to do, guys, is go retweet this tweet and follow the instructions. Like the tweet, retweet the tweet, follow me on Twitter. And you know what? Follow Pablo CRO as well. We're going to be giving away $400 of USDC tomorrow. And we're going to be posting the Etherscan. And also, we're going to be posting the Etherscan and tagging the winners because people are like, Jake doesn't do real giveaways. I'm like, dude, we've never done a fake giveaway on this channel. So we're going to start posting the Etherscans and tagging the winners. But that's for everybody that's at home that wants to participate in the giveaway at the top of my pinned tweet at Jake Gagan. But Pablo, it's summer here in California. It's June 21st, man. Volt Inu is officially 6 months and 2 days old, I believe. 6 months and 2 days old. You've been on this journey for a long time. For anybody that does not know who you are, who has not seen your content, do you mind giving just a brief introduction of how you found Volt Inu and when you found Volt Inu?
Yeah, of course, man. Well, it all started. I was doing a review on another project, and a lady, and I never. It's rare you see women in crypto, right? It's very rare.
Yeah,
So
it is.
a lady came to one of my videos and commented that I should take a look at Volt. It just launched. So I jump into Dex Tools and find Volt. It was the only one there, and I find
Yeah.
it. And it was down 95%. It was like a pump and dump, dude. It was like
What?
it was straight up, straight down, dead, right? So I was like, oh my God, here we go. Here we go. Another token that gets wrecked within 5 minutes, right? So
Crazy.
I go into Telegram and I see at that time his name was Voltmaster, Voltoshi. He called himself
Wow.
Voltmaster. I
Well,
still got
she's way better. Way better.
way better,
Way better.
And there's a whole story behind the name, but Boltmaster at the time, everybody was like cussing him out, just talking bad about him on the chat, like dox yourself, why isn't this pumping, blah 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 blah. And Boltoshi just chilling. He's like, just relax. Things are gonna get better. This is gonna be a great project. It's gonna be one of the best projects. And I'm just watching him reply to all these people. And I'm staring at the screen and I'm looking at that chart. And I'm thinking like, well, it's already 95% down. I might as well dive in and see what happens, right? So I reach out to Boltoshi. I send him a DM. I'm like, check DM, sir. Check DM, right? So Boltoshi said, I messaged Boltoshi. I was like, look, man, I really like how professional you are dealing with the chaos. That's really impressive coming from a developer because most of the time they start fighting back with the community. But you were there answering the questions all professionally. So I told him, dude, I don't know what you got going on, but I want to get involved. I feel like I can help you. I feel like together we can make this thing happen. And Boltoshi replies, he's like, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. So to this day, I still believe that it was Boltoshi that went into YouTube, told me to come inside and connect. But he has never admitted it,
He was the chick. Voltoshi undercover as the chick.
Yep, undercover.
What if he is a girl? I mean, have you ever talked to him on the phone? What if he is a girl?
It's the way he's running the show. It's very possible. You know what I mean? Women in business, they go good together. So it's very possible.
They do. It could be. We've never spoken to him on the phone. I've texted him, who I think is Voltoshi, texted, but never heard. It could. We just assume, right? In crypto, it's like we assume that it's a man because a lot of people in crypto are men, but it could very well be a girl. What was the market cap when you first found Volt Inu?
Man, I was probably about 150K.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then it went all the way up at the all-time high. I think it was a $250+ million market cap. What is that return? That's a over 1,000x, yeah?
1,200x, sir.
Oh my goodness. Shout out to Roddy Rothor for the donation. He said, legends are together. Pablo and Jake, let's go. Thank you so much to everybody that is donating. And Voltoshi does run ladies night. Maybe it's because Voltoshi is a female. We're speculating here. We don't really know, but that's incredible because it's 6 months old today. So you've been covering the token since probably what? Day 1, day 2, day 3?
Day 1, man.
Oh my goodness.
4 hours into the project. 4 hours.
That is insane.
I bought myself a 1 Ethereum at the time, which was around $5,000, 4 to 5,000, 1 ETH. And I mean, I bought some more along the way, but that was literally my biggest investment at that time,
Wow. That's insane, man. And I don't even want to know what 1 ETH turned into. It's probably some incredible numbers. April said, that's right, Jake. You're right. She's a lady. She could be a lady. We don't know. And as Crypto Chick said, guys, volt that like button. We got 100 likes and 187 people in here watching. Let's get to 125 likes, and we're going to get into the show. So let's talk about a tweet that Ian Heinisch put out. He said, either you vote now or you will vote later. Essentially, it's your choice. Do you think that this rings true? Do you think that people who are waiting on the sideline are waiting for a better entry point to vote? I said vote. Do you think that they're waiting for a better entry point to Volt, or are they waiting for Volt to go parabolic and jump in like we see with people that want to buy Bitcoin at 60,000, want to buy ETH at 5,000 because they think it's too late? Like, what do you think that people are doing that are not voting right now, but are seeing the token take over crypto Twitter?
Well, they're doing what most people always do. They want data. They want facts. They want paperwork that gives them a little bit of security that they should invest upon themselves. So what they're doing, they're just waiting for something for Boltoshi to release something big for everybody to FOMO in. You know what I mean? It's very few people that buy into the dream instead of the facts and the data are the ones that really make the massive gains. You know, when I jumped in, it was just an idea. You know, there was no website. Everything was broken. Like literally, there was a few hundred people on Twitter, but there was nothing. There was nothing.
Wow.
So you have to have a bigger dream than the data in front of you to make some real money. Because if you wait too long, by the time it's time for you to come in, you could have already paid off your house. In fact, you could have already paid off like 5 houses.
5 houses. I like the sound of that, but it's kind of what happens in human society, right? You see a token down in the crypto market down, you're like, oh, that's a scam, it's a rug pull, I don't want to invest my money. And then you see it taking off and you see these bullish tweets and everything that's coming out and you go, let me please get in, right? And it's like, it's human psychology. It's happening to me right now. I face myself every day. I'm trying to dollar cost average into Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, and Volt, and it's like it's tough because it's like the prices are down. You see what's happening with Solana. You're seeing what the FUD that's going around Bitcoin, and it's just human psychology. So I always try to invest without emotions and just stick to a solid game plan. Now let's take a quick look at the Volt Inu price because Pablo, it's looking pretty bullish on the week. Pablo, it's looking pretty bullish on the day. The Volt Inu price today is currently 6580, while the crypto market is taking a dip today, up 54% on the week. Talk to me about the price. Why do you think we're seeing this price action for Volt Inu today and also on the week?
Well, first of all, we got listed on Bidget, which Bidget is a massive exchange. In the bear market, in a 24-hour period, is doing an average of $700 to $800 million in a bear market. So
wow.
When Bidget goes into the bullish market, this thing's going to be doing in the billions, multiple billions of trading volume in a 24-hour period. So Bidget's a big deal, man. It's a huge deal. And I think a lot of people are watching the interaction that we're having with Gate.io back and forth, just playing around on Twitter, you know?
Flirting. Yep. Some serious flirting.
Yeah, that's what's going on, man. So I think everybody's starting to see that. So it's bringing attention. It's bringing belief into the project.
Man, there is so much attention on Volt Inu. It's I don't know, it's because I've been talking about it a lot, but it's taking over my timeline. Like really, I went from crypto Twitter to Volt Inu Twitter. Like every tweet is Volt. All I'm seeing is UFC athletes. All I'm seeing are influencers. All I'm seeing are electricity bolts going around my timeline. But a quick look at the chart here. Currently up to about $44 million market cap. $43.51 million market cap, down a little bit from the all-time high. This was after the successful migration to V2, and then the market just went to shit, and Volt Inu has went down as well. But I like to see that we're accumulating here in these bear markets, right? Like we're not seeing the price dip down to the depths of the bottom like we're seeing with other tokens. We're seeing this price accumulate, which means holders are holding onto their bag. And you can see it, guys. If you have not yet, come join the Volt Inu Telegram and join the community and see how active this like, dude, I go in the Telegram just to laugh sometimes. Like, what is it called? You probably have the terminology better than me, but like when they do the backslash, Voltoshi is the best, and then everybody can repost it. What's that called?
Dude, I'm like you, bro. Like I have no clue what half the stuff on Telegram is. I just follow it. You know, they start dropping it, so I drop it.
I love to do it. I'm actually going to go do it right now. If anybody's in the Telegram, I'm going to go drop one right now. Let's go do it. Let's go blow it up. I love doing this sometimes. I just pop in because I'm not on my phone all that often. I try to be on my phone as little as possible. And let's do this. Ready? I'm going to do one for Pablo. Pablo _ is _ the GOAT. We're live. Oh, I did it backwards. God, Pablo, my learning curve. Did I do it backwards? Pablo _ is _ the _ GOAT. We either did it backwards or my internet's broken or there's just too many people in there. Yeah, my Telegram just exited. I think that the Volt Inu chat is going too crazy. Oh, we did it. Everybody go in there and raid that. Look at that. Look at this, guys. This is what the Volt Inu community does. Literally, dude. It's so fun. If you guys are not in the Telegram, come join it right now. It's seriously, look at what is the GOAT? Oof. Literally the GOAT. Come join it, guys. I appreciate you guys rating that. Now, back to business, Pablo. So like you said, a lot of people are waiting for real utility before aping in, before joining, because that's what they want, right? Can we talk about Volti change that was just announced earlier this week on June 16th? Because I think this is going to be huge. I think this is something that the DeFi space needs. And I think it's something they're doing a little bit differently, right? We see a lot of tokens that have released their own decentralized exchanges, but Voltinu is doing it differently in 3 ways and maybe 4 ways. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at Volti change and what was released earlier this week from Voltoshi.
Dude, that video is so bullish.
Let's check it out. Boom. Volti change dropped on June 16th from Voltoshi. Pablo, there's a few things that I want to talk about here. I want to get your take. And guys in the chat, I'm looking at the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this. Now, the first thing I want to touch on is the fact that it's accessible to any existing project. No listing fee, no listing requirement. Dude, everybody in crypto wants to make money. We've seen decentralized exchanges charge up to $60,000 just to get listed. We're seeing centralized exchanges charge hundreds of thousands of dollars to get listed on their platform. Voltinu is doing it differently. They're listing for free, and there's no listing requirement. My question to you is, how is Voltinu making money? How are they making money? Or do they not care about making money? They just want to do this for the good of the DeFi space.
Well, you know, if you really think about it, it's going to bring so much attention to a lot of investors. A lot of investors are going to see this, and they're going to learn about Volt. If they have never learned about Volt, they're going to learn about Volt. So 9 out of 10 investors that get involved with Volti Chain are going to become investors in Volt. So that's going to generate volume in the charts. It's going to bring volume. And then from there, you get your taxes, you get your, you know, everything that follows through after that, your automatic burns, whatever. So all that is going to bring in money to the project. So why take a little fee up front when you can have it all?
Ooh, I like that. Why take a little fee up front when you can have it all? I like that a lot. And Cryptoholic said this. We're going to touch on this later in the episode. I have a nice little episode planned for us, guys. So make sure you stay tuned the entire time and vote that like button. But Cryptoholic said, Jake, you called it 2 months ago. Every influencer will be making a video about Volt, and you nailed it. I called this after I made my second video, guys. It was a $14 million market cap because I understand what YouTubers want. They want a community that will support them, that will watch their videos, that will hit the like button, that will hit the subscribe. And we're going to touch on this a little bit later in the segment, Cryptoholic, but we're seeing major influencers like Austin Hill, 200,000 subscribers. Your Pop, 124,000 subscribers. Zach Humphreys, 90,000 subscribers. Start to make videos about Voltinu. But I did call it. I told you guys to remind me in 2 months, and I said I would delete my YouTube channel if major players were not making videos. So I'm glad that I get to keep the YouTube channel up and running. There's other things that I want to touch on when it comes to Volti change, Pablo, that a lot of people are asking me questions about. And I don't like to talk about information unless I have the full answer. So maybe you can help me here. First off, I understand this. The multi-chain fully decentralized swap. So this is not only going to be an Ethereum decentralized exchange where you can trade Ethereum tokens, but you can also trade Binance Smart Chain. You can trade Solana tokens. You can trade AVAX, Polygon. There's going to be a lot of different blockchains that you can use to train that. We understand that. But my question here for you, Pablo, is it's supporting the deflationary aim, but it's making every project deflationary. How is it making every project deflationary, Pablo?
Oh man, that's a technical question that is beyond me, but I understand what it means. It basically means that Shiba Inu is no longer going to have to burn their old tokens. The community is no longer going to have to burn their old tokens. They could just come to Volti Chain, and Volti Chain will automatically burn tokens for them.
I like that. So it sounds like it's set up in the actual swap itself that when, let's say I own Shiba Inu, which I do, and I want to either buy, let's just say buy for this example. I want to buy more SHIB because the price is low, and I actually do believe it's going to go up quite a bit in my personal opinion, not financial advice. I want to buy it on Volti Change, right? One, because a lot of tokens are going to be listed on VoltiChange because it's a free listing for the tokens. But two, because it's actually going to burn the tokens, right?
Yep.
So for Uniswap, when I buy Shiba Inu, it doesn't burn the tokens. When I buy it on Coinbase or Voyager or Crypto.com, it doesn't burn the tokens. But when I buy it on VoltiChange, it's not only free for the token to get listed, but it's actually going to help the token by decreasing the supply, increasing the demand, and burning the tokens. Is that correct?
That is very accurate, sir.
Wow.
Very, very accurate. Tell me that's not bullish, man. We're gonna see. Boltoshi has been talking about uniting the e-news, unite e-news. We're bringing in what Dogecoin Army wants. We're bringing in what the Shiba Army wants, what other projects want. We're bringing it to the table and say, come get it. It's for free. It's for free.
Your hat says, give me the money. Voltoshi says, no, we're giving it to you for free.
For free. Not only that, it's going to be cheaper than a transaction on Uniswap.
Really?
So, hey, you want to be the best, you got to take down the best.
This is true. If you want to be the best, you have to be direct competition. So listing for free, which I believe Uniswap lists for free. I'm pretty sure Uniswap is a free listing, but their fees are just incredible. Like those guys are making billions and billions of dollars every single year. And there was something that we talked about offline that might actually make VoltiChange a little bit more enticing for tokens. Might make VoltiChange a little bit more exciting. You gave me some inside scoop. I was sworn to secrecy. I had to sign an NDA. We can't talk about it, but it's a big catalyst here for VoltiChange. Now that's a utility. Pablo, a lot of people out there, they say there's no utility for Volt Inu. It was just a play to earn game, a strong community, and exchanges, don't really matter. My response to that was let these guys build. Let these guys build. The token's been around for 6 months and 2 days, all during a bear market, right? All during a bear market. Now, you look at Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu was out for 4 or 5 months, probably more, actually. I think it was around 8 or 9 months before launching Shiba Swap. Yeah. They were out for 10 months before launching NFTs. They were out for a year before announcing a play-to-earn game. They were out for a year and a couple months before announcing their metaverse project. So my response to that is, hey, let these guys build. Let's see what they create. What is your response out there to people that say Volt Inu does not have any utility? And is that going to change after they release VoltiChange?
Oh, man. First of all, to me, a community is utility, okay? Because I don't care if you have the best tokenomics. No one supports your project. It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
So community should be respected as a number one utility in crypto. Yep. Because when you talk about a Bitcoin maximalist, it's somebody that supports Bitcoin 100%. Nothing else matters. That is a utility. It's huge. So having a strong community is a top utility.
I tweeted that earlier today, and Volt was in mine. But there's a lot of projects, because like we get rated from a lot of projects, and it's like it's one of the first things I look for is a strong community, and we see it in the chat right now. A lot of the Volt people are like, hey, stop talking about monkey. But it's like, dude, there's probably 100 people in there shilling monkey, right? We see it with Cold Dow, like a strong community. We really see it with Volt, but a strong community is a top utility.
Yep. That's a number one, Second after that, a play to earn, whether you agree or not, it's a utility because people can go in there, play a video game and earn some tokens. They can choose to, do buybacks for their projects, whatever they want to do. That right there is a very useful utility. But you want to be the best. You want to be the best. A play to earn doesn't make you the best. Okay.
Agreed.
Not everybody wants or cares for a play to earn game. That was just a little bonus that Boltoshi said, here you go, guys. Have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
But when VoltiChange comes out, when VoltiSoft comes out, when VoltiEco comes out, I'm telling you right now, Jake, people have no idea how revolutionary it's going to be. It's going to conquer the whole space. Everybody is going to want some of the action.
Brother, I haven't heard anything about VoltiSoft. I haven't heard anything about VoltiEco. What are these? Can you give us a little insight? Like, what are these? I've only seen VoltiChange.
Well, VoltiChange is going to be powered by VoltiSoft.
VoltiChange is going to be powered. So this decentralized exchange is going to be powered by VoltiSoft.
Yes, sir.
Am I
And
I
then,
don't know what that means. Is that
and
so?
then
It's obviously
it's a bigger than, see, you think of multi-change, you think of a change like a swap, like a flip,
exchange. Yep. Yep.
like an exchange. Well, you got to have a neck word that powers it. So
True.
multi-solve is going to be a neck word that powers it. Okay. And then multi-eco is going to be the ecosystem that powers you know, the neck word that powers the exchange.
This is going deep. This is going deep. We are going to go deep. As DJ Kingman said, he's volted. I'm volted. And Pablo is taking us on a crazy, crazy ride here. Now, like I said, I tweeted this up. A strong community is a top utility. That's something that I stick by. That's something that I truly believe. Now, Volt Inu was listed on its 28th exchange in 6 months. Congrats to the Volt Army on the BitGet global listing. Pablo, let's talk about this because this is big in many aspects. Now, if you guys don't know, BitGet Global put out some tweets earlier this week, and they said, hey guys, we're running a competition between different tokens. Whoever deposits the most amount of their tokens gets listed on our exchange. This is a top tier exchange. So what did the Volt Army do? Everybody unselfishly deposited a certain amount of Volt. I know I did. I know Bleav Crypto did. I think I sent like $250 in Volt. I'm sure you did. I'm sure a lot of the community did. And then after, because Volt Inu won out of all the tokens in the crypto space, they got listed. Volt Inu, we got listed on BitGet Global. Let me hear your thoughts on this, because at the end of the day, this was a decision by the community to donate to this exchange, and this was all because of the community that Volt Inu got listed.
Oh man, well, we made it a number one target. We made it a number one deal how big BitGet Global was, especially because a lot of new investors, they don't understand how big this exchange is. Like a new guy comes in and says, all I know is Coinbase and crypto.com. I don't know anything else. So when you bring up BitGet, they don't understand how valuable it is and how it creates a ripple effect of the next big thing and the next big thing and the next big thing. So we made it a priority in the Telegram, in the live streams, and everything, like BitGet, you know, like nonstop BitGet. And we would smack people in the head, be like, you got to get involved. You got to get involved. And dude, it works, man. It works.
Community.
Once you teach people and educate them on crypto, they understand. They understand, and they want to learn, and they want to grow. And that's what the Volt Army does, man. We coach these people on how to be better in crypto.
It's perfect. And something I think is underrated here, Pablo, something I think is underrated that not a lot of people are talking about, is that this 28th centralized exchange, I'm sure you say BitGet, I say BitGet, apples, tomatoes, whatever they say, apples, banana, whatever. What's the saying? Tomatoes. Here's the thing. Voltoshi, I'm sure, would have came out of pocket and paid for this listing. He would have paid for this listing. But guess what? Now he saves that $50,000 to $100,000 because I'm sure they're expensive, and can now afford to either get on another listing, pay for marketing, pay for advertising, whatever it is. So I think that's the most underlooked part. I think number one is the community. It shows how strong the community is, but it also speaks to the fact that Voltoshi can now save probably 6 figures and can go out and hunt another exchange listing. And that brings me to my question, Pablo. I see you flirting with Gate.io every single day. They're in your DMs. You guys are posting smiley faces and hearts. What the hell is going on between Volt Inu and Gate.io?
Well, man, we are getting ready to open the gates, brother. That's what we're doing. We're getting ready to open the gates of heaven, you know. And
wow.
And Gate.io is a special exchange, man. It's a special one because we saw what it did for Shiba. We saw that it was the ticking bomb that Shiba needed to run like it did. So we look at Gate.io as like it's a blessing. It's an exchange. It's really gonna turn things around for us and perhaps for the rest of the crypto space, because we might be the kickstart that the entire crypto space needs.
Wow. I would love that. And I mean, what it like if you had to say right now, this is not fine. This is not an actual like this has nothing to do with the team. But what would you say the percentages are that we see Volt Inu get listed on Gate.io in 2022?
What would the percentages be like in growth, like market?
No, the percentage of the chances that Volt Inu gets listed. Like, hey, there's a 50% chance, a 75% chance, a 0% chance. What do you think the chances are?
I would say a 99% chance.
Really?
I don't believe in perfection, but yeah, definitely a
So
99.
you're pretty confident that we're going to see Volt Inu listed on one of the biggest exchanges, definitely a tier one, Gate.io.
These guys came to my Twitter, not even Bolt's, my Twitter, and commented on my comment and put a bunch of thumbs up, and they're all having a good old time in my Twitter.
They're
So
flirting
with all the community, man, they love the community. They were literally liking everybody's comments, talking to everybody. Like, how do you ignore that? They're not just gonna do that for nothing. Like the fact that they're going above and beyond and putting their time into our community, that shows us that they want us. They want the Vol Army.
Should we raid them right now? We have 300 people on the live right now. Should we raid them right now?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm going to tweet this out. Retweet this tweet if you want to see Volt Inu official listed on at gate.io. Is their Twitter gate.io startup?
Let's see, man. Let's see. It should have a check mark.
Yeah, gate.io startup has a check mark. Gate.io. I think that's what it is. We're going to tag them there. Yeah. All right, guys. If you are here right now and you want to see Volt Inu get listed on gate.io, let's target them right now. Let's see if this is the correct one. Is it gate.io startup? Someone let me know in the chat. Gate.io startup.
No, it's at gate_io.
Wow. We almost targeted the wrong one.
Yeah, it's gate_io.
All right. Well, it is now live. Everybody, go raid this tweet like you've never raided before. Comment, tag, do it all. It is now live and it is pinned to the top of my Twitter profile. Pablo's going to retweet it. I'm going to retweet it. Go raid this, guys, like you've never raided a tweet before. Retweet this tweet if you want to see Volt Inu listed on gate.io. I guarantee that we're going to get a response. Now, we just had a massive donation come in. Shout out to Miss NFT Queen. She's in the chat. Shout out to Moses. He just sent $100. Thank you so much. He said Voltisoft is about to change the world. Volt Army, #Volt. Moses, do you know what Voltisoft is? Because I don't even know what it is yet. I'm excited to learn more. Thank you so much for the donation, Moses. Thank you so much to everybody that has donated to the stream tonight. Thank you guys so much. And man, look at this, 37 retweets in a matter of seconds. Volty Whale said, let's go, Jake. You and Pablo are legendary animals. Yes, we are, guys. Go raid this tweet. Retweet it if you want to see Volt Inu listed on gate.io. I know I do. That would be huge for the community, and that would be huge for this token. So go retweet this tweet if you have not yet.
Jay, let me ask you a question. Have you heard the story behind Volti Change? Have you heard the story behind it?
Dude, look, I've been traveling the last 2 weeks, so all that I know about Volti Change is that it's a decentralized exchange that's going to burn tokens, but I don't know the story behind it.
Well, it was crazy because it all started with the top soccer player. I mean, we're talking big time, like worldwide known soccer player. One of the guys, Roy, yeah, bless you. One of the guys named Roy in our Telegram, he was talking to the soccer player. And the soccer player is like, dude, if you can just give me something physically that I can promote, that I can show other athletes, that I can show my following, something physical, And Roy went to Boltosh. He's like, hey, man, get us something, get us an app, get us something that's on the mobile device, something that we can promote, that we can use. So this was literally a couple of months ago. And about 4 weeks ago, Power reached out to me and said, hey, we got a private room, we got a big meeting, we got to talk with Boltoshi, right?
Wow.
So it was Boltoshi, me, Power, Ozzy, and Roy. There was 5 of us on this chat, and we sat here for a whole week trying to figure out what the crypto space needs, what we all want in the crypto space. And you're talking about Roy. This is a guy that flips $100,000 in the stock market and brings it into Crow in one day.
Damn, Roy.
He's a big deal. Roy is a public speaker. He knows everybody, man. And you got Power that's been in crypto for 6 years. I've been in crypto for 6 years. Ozzy's a day trader. And you got Boltoshi. So you put us all together in one room, and we came up with the name.
Yep.
3 different names, actually. Wow. And we came up with all the dream features that we all want in one. So it's going to be a one-stop shop, man, for everybody. A one-stop shop.
I can't wait to see it. And Pablo, look at this, man. It's been 3 minutes. We have 130, I think, if you combine them both on the dot. 130 plus retweets in 3 minutes, Pablo.
Isn't
Pablo,
that crazy?
130 retweets in 3 minutes. And once the Volt Inu official page retweets it, we're probably going to see this thing go parabolic. Let me know when Gate.io comments, but Gate.io has 861,000 followers on Twitter. This would be a bullish news, and it's fun to do things like that in Target because I've seen it work quite a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Volt Inu respond because honestly, man, it's like when a tweet gets 150 retweets in 3 minutes, it's at the top of their notifications, right? So whoever's running the Twitter page is going to see it. I've seen it work time and time again. Now, I want to ask you a question, Pablo.
Go ahead, man.
I'm seeing some slang go around online, right? You have some slang like YOLO. You only live once, right? There's a lot of slang going around. Now what I'm starting to see is FOMV, fear of missing Volt. Is this a real symptom that you can be diagnosed with in the hospital? The fear of missing Volt?
Well, man, 2021 was fear of missing Shiba, right? So 2021 was all about Shiba. But everybody always wants a new king, man. Everybody wants the underdog. Everybody wants the next big thing. And in 2022, Volt is coming in and want to claim it. You know, he's claiming it. So yeah, I think this is going to be a something that's going to need some medication, man.
Absolutely. And as Cryptoholic said, back when it was a $14 million market cap, when I first found Volt Inu, I said, guys, we're going to see every major influencer talk about Volt Inu. Let's take a quick look at how that prediction has come. Your Pop, 124,000 subscribers, 177,000 followers on Twitter, posted this video earlier today or yesterday. He said Volt continues to build during the bear. Let's talk about Volt Inu official and some of the massive updates that are here. Not only your Pop, but we also saw Zach Humphreys. Zach Humphreys now getting Volted. Volt Inu official getting listed on BitGet, and not only Zach Humphreys, but also Austin Hilton, who is volting 6 months and growing. This crypto will never stop volting. How does it feel, man? You were one of the first Volt Inu influencers to talk about the project, and to see some major influencers now start to talk about Volt. I mean, how does that feel? What are your thoughts on it?
Man, it's really exciting because I go back to the first week. I used to have recordings of the first week. You know, at that moment in time, everybody was calling me a scammer. They were calling the project a scammer. I mean, nobody would give it the time of day. It was just nothing but bloody. You know, it was nasty. Yeah. Nobody cared about us. And not only that, you know, people they were doing really good in other projects would purposely come to the Telegram just to make fun of us and dump our chart. They would buy it, and then they would come back the next day and come back and dump it. So not only would they make fun of us, they would not promote us. They would tease us. And here comes Boltoshi in the chat. New all-time high. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, we're down 97%, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah.
He's like, just believe. And here we are, man. Here we are. Talking to Jake, man. Goddamn. Like, well, man, I used to watch your show, man. Like, I used to when Saitama was barely going, you were the guy that I used to watch every day to give information on what was going on with Saitama, you know? So that tells you a lot, you know. Here we are doing it.
Here we are. Now we're having fun. And I'm honored to have you on the show because you were the first Volt Inu influencer that I connect with. You empower. I'm always thankful for you guys because you guys took me in like a brother. You guys caught me up to speed. You guys came on the channel. So you empower will always have my respect. And, you know, I just appreciate you guys taking me in as a brother and saying, Jake, come talk about us. Yeah, you're welcome to. And that's how I kind of found you guys. Like I look for strong communities. There was one day I always tell a story. I was doing an AMA for a different token, right? There was probably 250, 300 people in the chat. All of a sudden, 150 more people come in. There's like 450 people. And all I see, Pablo, is Volt electricity bolts. And I'm like, you know what? Let me check it out. Live on the stream. I run the contract through Token Sniffer, Pablo. A 95 out of 100. I go, damn, this is actually legit. You know, that's the first time I've ever ran a token through Token Sniffer live on the stream. And it's been legit. That was at a $14 million market cap. We rode it all the way up to a $250 million market cap. Right now at a $45 billion market cap and still volting to this day. So I'm definitely honored to have you guys here and have you on the stream. Now, we're seeing major influencers talk about it. We're also seeing major UFC fighters talk about Volt Inu. I was just in Florida with some legends. This is Ian Heinich, top 20 UFC fighter in the world. And for those that don't know, the man on my left over here, this is Gilbert Durinho Burns. He's fought for a welterweight championship. He's the number 4 ranked UFC fighter in the world. He just signed a new contract, by the way, with the UFC. Got a nice payday. Congratulations to Gilbert Burns. But he is arguably going to have one of the biggest fights of the year if Jorge Masvidal does accept. I mean, man, you were one of the first people to ever talk about Volt. What's it like to see two prominent, big-time UFC fighters rocking the Volt Inu merch at their gym, taking photos and doing great videos?
You know, it's so crazy because you watch these guys on pay-per-view, man. You watch them on these big events, you know, and it wasn't that long ago. These guys were on my channel talking to me about crypto and how they have no clue what they're doing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just impressive, man. It's just impressive how far Volt has come and how we haven't even got to the point where the bull run has started. We haven't even got there yet. This ain't even the beginning.
No.
It's so crazy.
This is during a bloody, like really bloody times. Volt is still holding around a 50 million market cap. Like I said this before, and you don't really know. You never really know what's going to happen. But I said this before. I said, if Volt Inu launched in July or June of last year, it would have been a multi-billion-dollar market cap. If Volt Inu launched in June or July of last year and did exactly what it did, it probably would have been a $4 or $5 or $6 billion market cap. It launched during some of the worst times to ever launch a crypto project, December of 2021. It's been nothing but bloody since then, and Volt has still seen some success. But like I said, not only is Gilbert and Ian talking about it, we're seeing Brendan Allen after his UFC fight live on pay-per-view. Give a shout out to Volt Inu. Let's take a look at what he said.
Did you feel like you had done enough to win the fight?
I felt like I was more active. I was trying to hurt him. He was just hugging. Every time he threw something, he maybe hit me 3 times. So I thought I was active, tried to finish, had to come out here and bolt this guy.
You had to come out and what? You had to come...
had to come out here and bolt this guy.
How bullish is that, dude? How bullish is that right there?
Dude, it's wild. It's wild because it's like, dude, he literally said, I came here to volt this guy on pay-per-view. Like,
it's bullish. It's bullish. He's one of many. You know, he's one of many UFC fighters. And look, not only is Gilbert Burns a top 4 fighter, Pablo, but we also have none other than Blonde Brunson, Derek Brunson, who has 117,000 followers on Twitter. He says, "Scared money don't make no money. I'm about to buy 5 Bitcoin real quick." Then at Volt Inu official. This is one of the most famous UFC fighters in the world. Blonde Brunson, number 4 in the world, talking about Volt Inu. Brendan Allen, Ian Heinich. There's a ton of Volt Inu sponsored fighters. What's your honest take, man? The people want to know, what's your honest take on some of these UFC fighters and other fighters around the world partnering with Volt Inu?
Dude, it's bullish because, like, who doesn't love UFC, man? Who doesn't love sports? Like, Crypto.com sponsors UFC, man. That's how connected we are with the fighters. So you bring Volt into the arena. Well, the arena is covered by Crypto.com. So The connection just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Exactly. These are major fighters, man. It's not like just taking some random guy that just signed. It's like we're talking Gilbert Burns. We're talking Ian Heinich. We're talking Brendan Allen, who has the 3rd most wins in the middleweight division. We're talking Blonde Brunson. Like, Voltoshi is doing a great job landing these people. Now, I got to ask you, because I'm starting to see some tweets going out about the metaverse. You know, Volt Inu has some sort of metaverse project that's going on. Can we talk about that? I don't know if there's that much information around it right now, but it looks like they're partnering with Platanasso. How do we pronounce that?
Platanazo.
Platanazo. They follow me. I think I need to follow them back. Does that mean banana in Spanish?
It means like a big ass banana. like you guys smack with a banana. That's literally what it means.
Platanazo. Platanazo. I love the Spanish culture, the Mexican culture. But this is what I'm seeing here, Pablo. What the hell is going on? I have my Oculus right here. Can I join the metaverse now? Do I have to wait? What is this that's going on?
Well, they're setting up the whole arcade for people to come into the room and just have a good old time. You're gonna be able to play. Look at that. It's like that one game with the birds, you know, Flappy Birds or whatever it was
Happy
called.
Birds or some shit.
Yep. So
you're gonna play that in the metaverse.
Yeah, you can play that in the metaverse. They're gonna have a punching bag that you're gonna be able to punch whatever you want. They're probably gonna have competitions on it. I mean, they're gonna have poker. You're gonna be able to bet your tokens. I mean, a lot of stuff, man. It's just wild. You're gonna be able to play live music.
Wow.
I mean, you're gonna be able to play, a live stream that you want to watch in the metaverse. You can sit on the couch. You can do pretty much whatever you want. You can go hang out with Boltoshi.
Wow.
Give him a drink. Play some pool with them. Whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's going to be insane. Imagine the punching bag if we have the UFC fighters, all of them in there, all those sponsored UFC fighters punching the punching bag in the metaverse. Like that would probably go incredibly viral.
It'd be wild, man. It'd be wild. You're going to be able to have live DJs in there. Like everything's going to be so impressive, man. Like the fact that the Volt is going into the metaverse is just one more thing they're going to cover. It's just one more thing they're going to have in their portfolio. So one more, do you think, dude, sometimes I run out of words to say with all this great stuff, man. Sometimes,
Pablo, all you have to do is smile and say,
man.
I'm grateful to be vaulted. That's the question.
I'm bolted, man. I'm bolted. Have you heard that song? Have you heard that song? Bolted,
Which one?
Bolted? Have you heard Bolted?
No,
All right,
is it new?
Oh, dude, you're gonna love it, man. Go to YouTube.
Pornhub?
Yeah, YouTube. YouTube.
He's at Pornhub. I think it was my headphones. Go there. What do I do? I'm on YouTube.
All right, search Soy Migo, SOYMIGO, and then he has a song named Bolted.
Is he vaulted? Is it vaulted or vaulted?
Vaulted? It's hard to tell, but it's the singer Soy Migo, and he has
Soy Migo.
All right, delete the bolted. Delete that. Yeah, just search the. There you go.
See Pablo.
Yeah. All right. So I play it, but
which one is
just
it?
Delete Volted and just do Soy Migo. Just the channel. Try that. There you go. Click on him.
Migo, I see him.
Yeah, click on him, and then he'll see his
sub too.
Right,
I subbed.
There's the second one right there, man. Right there.
Let's get litty. Get litty. Is this better be lit?
Oh, you're
Soy
gonna.
Migo looks like he raps well.
Yeah, you're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it.
Crank that. Let's see Soy Migo playing the song Volted.
Light it up, bro.
Let's light it up, my brother.
You're gonna like it, dude. It's so bullish.
How voltish? Super voltish or no?
Dude, he goes all out.
And real quick, sorry for the internet lag. I'm in Orange County and the internet fucking sucks, but the music sounds good.
You know I'm volted, busting through the scenes all day. I'm staying volted, hopping through blockchains all day. I'm staying volted, eating zeros on the daily, baby. I'm staying volted, staying charging through this altcoin season. I'm staying volted. If you ain't got volt right now, there's consequences. We hopping through blockchains all day. It's like some fences. Know all these cryptos out there right now. They throwing wrenches. Every single project out there right now, they causing tension.
Hey,
only shredding peace. Mention that we take the heat. Telegram we keep and need community is what we need. Utility is how we feed. I'm just focused by myself, trying to pay these gas fees.
Hey,
man, every time I buy some volt, smile really about the glow. I check them charts once a day.
Oh, this is the best part right here. It's coming up. Check it out.
They don't really understand what Toshi is, where we stand. Diamond hands gonna make you dance. Volted, busting through the scenes all day. I'm staying volted.
Hey,
hopping through blockchains all day. I'm staying.
That shit hits.
It does, dude.
I'm staying volted, staying charging through this altcoin season. I'm staying volted, busting through the scenes all day. I'm staying volted, hopping through blockchains all day. I'm staying volted, zeros on the daily, baby. I'm staying volted, staying charging through this altcoin season. I'm staying volted. And we don't never miss a day. With Otoshi's execution, we don't never miss a play. If you buy some volt right now, your money gon' get a little higher. But I'll tell you right now, I'm no financial advisor. Caesar. Pablo Crow resurrected.
Hey.
Back from the dead, Mr. Organic. One-on-one's better than the rest. Power gon' talk that talk. DeMarco gon' walk that walk. Really, Bo Inu got the best. NFT vault. You trying to elevate. Hit a holistic and Jake. We got the best.
Hey. Yo.
Respect everyone and I respect you too. We even got Frank with the whole Wakanda crew.
Wakanda.
Communities will make this great. This burn rate gon' make you hate reflection. Filling up my plate. There's rug pulls left and right. Them wells that get the dump. Another CX listing, but it's probably nothing. You know I'm voltage. Busting through the scene. I've been through blockchains all day. I'm staying voltage. And zeros on the daily, baby. I'm staying voltage. Staying in charge of through this altcoin season. I'm staying voltage. Busting through the scenes all day. I'm staying voltage. I've been through blockchains all day. I'm staying voltage. And zeros on the daily, baby. I'm staying voltage. Staying in charge of through this altcoin season.
Wow.
I'm staying voltage. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bullish.
Wow. If you guys have not yet, go subscribe to our boy Migo. He snapped on that one. He snapped on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Go subscribe to our boy Migo. I got a shout in there. You had a shout there. And oh my goodness, our brother in arms, Power Right, just came in with $100 super chat. He said Volti Change, Volti Eco will be powered by Voltisoft Volt Army. Let's go. Shout out to our guy, Power Right. We love you, brother. And we got to get Power on the show soon. That's my guy. That's my brother. Thank you so much for the donation. Power Right, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, tell me that song wasn't bullish, bro. Tell me
that
it
was
wasn't
volted.
bullish.
That was volted. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna be jamming to that all night. Like when you're like, "Yo, this part coming up is fire." I was like, "Is it?" And then it hits. Shout out to Soy Migo. That shit hits.
Man, he shout out to pretty much everybody on that shout out, man. It was awesome.
He got everybody in there, man. He got everybody in there. Shout out to my guy Power Azrael. Thank you so much for the super chat. People are saying, "So Migo." So Migo, people are fired up, man. That was lit. We have a lot of good songs, huh? A lot of good songs from some Volt Inu ambassadors. That one might be the top. I know that our guy, what was the other song?
Dub from 10.
Dub from 10. Our brother, yeah, he made some heat. He made some heat, dude. Ian Heinich might have to walk out to this song. I'm gonna send it to him right now. He might have to walk out to this song for his next UFC fight.
Yep. It's bullish,
I think he'd get down. I think he could get down for it. Dude, I'm gonna send it to him right now on Twitter.
No, that song hits fire, man. It hits fire. You know, dude, the way that he talks about all the influencers and everything is like, wow.
Can't beat it. He killed it. He killed
it. Frank brought the Wakanda. You heard that? He brought the whole Wakanda crew.
The fact that he tied that in is like he brought it all. He talked about everybody, and you know what? There's more influencers talking about the project. He might have to make Austin Hilton, Zach Humphreys, Your Pop, Ian Heinich, Gilbert Burns, all these people in there as well. But Pablo, this tweet is absolutely going off. You guys have not yet. Go retweet this. I said retweet this tweet if you want to see Volt Inu listed on Gate.io. Pablo, it's been about 15 minutes. 15 minutes, and we have 250 retweets. You said open the gates, family. We got PJASM Kim on here. We got Volt Pack on here. We got Chris, Crypto Monster, Crypto Craze. Jason Burton is on here. Alba Crypto's on here. Rye is on here. Everybody's on here, man. Look at the comments going crazy as well. Gate.io, you gave it a 99% chance. A 99% chance that we're going to see Volt Inu listed on Gate.io. What are the chances that we see Gate.io respond to this tweet here?
Oh, man. That one right there, I would say about 70 to 80%, bro.
I like how you're more conservative from the response than you are from the listing, Pablo. What do you know that we don't know?
Well, I've been saying since day one that we're going to the top 10 cryptos in the world. You know, since day one, I've been saying that we're going to be the top 10 in crypto.com. So
damn.
Gate.io is definitely a piece of the puzzle. It's definitely something that has to happen for us to achieve that goal. So I truly believe, I truly believe it's going to happen.
Absolutely. And Pablo, we just got $100 super chat from Royce Guillermo. He said Volti Change and Voltisoft equals the future. Well, Royce, what about Volti Eco? Thank you so much for the donation, my brother. And let me tell you what, that six-pack is looking pretty damn good. That six-pack right there, Royce, is looking pretty damn good. It looks pretty volted if you ask me.
Hey, man, that right there is the man that came up with the whole idea of Volti Change right there.
Is he? Royce. Shit, I need to connect with Royce. Royce, what's going on? Royce,
Yeah,
we need
man.
to connect.
Hey, you want to learn how to make 100 grand on a trade in stocks? That's the man you got to talk to.
Yeah, can he help me?
Oh yeah,
Can he help me?
He
Shout
can
out
help.
to our guy Royce.
He's the man, bro. He's something else.
That is a vaulted donation. Now, Pablo, I got to ask as well. You know, your name is Pablo Crow. You're bullish on Crow. People want to see. There's no rush on it. People want to see a Volt Inu and Crypto.com listing. Let me ask you your honest opinion. Do you think we will see a Volt Inu and Crypto.com listing in 2022?
I think we're gonna see it in July, sir.
What?
That's what I think.
Wow. That's 1 month away.
Yep, I think July will be the thing because I don't know if you follow wallets, but I've been seeing Crypto.com sneaking all those buys when it comes to Volt. So,
No way.
Yep.
I don't.
KuCoin, Binance. There's been many of them. Coinbase has been buying some Volt in the background as well.
Really?
All these exchanges are testing liquidity, testing buys and sells. They're bringing in proxy buys. So, yeah, bro. Like, I believe they're all coming.
Could you imagine if in July? I mean, look, a lot of it depends on the market, right? What happens with the crypto market? But if crypto starts to pump, which a lot of experts are saying, we might see 25,000, 27,500. Who knows? Maybe these tokens, look, these exchanges right now, this is what I'll say right now, guys, for everybody at home. These exchanges are losing money every day. They're having to fire employees. Crypto.com just had to let go of employees. We're seeing a ton of exchanges. FTX have to fire employees. So what do they need? They need revenue. What is revenue? Well, they charge Volt Inu and they charge other altcoins to get listed on their platform. This could be huge, man. This could be huge if these tokens or if these exchanges list Volt Inu. And back in the day when November, January, December, when things were going good, they stopped listing these exchanges because they had all the money in the world because Bitcoin was at 60,000. But now that it's down, they might start opening up the doors to start listings again.
Yeah. And I have a special feeling about Crypto.com. I tell Boltoshi, hey, when are we gonna see a lightning symbol on the Crypto.com card? When are we gonna see it on the card? Imagine pulling out your Crypto.com card with the lightning symbol on it. I think it'd be so bullish.
Voltage. I don't have a Crypto.com card. Man, I use exchanges. I use Coinbase to buy crypto. I use Coinbase to buy, Bitcoin really. And then I send it off to my hardware wallet, but I'm anti-exchange. Not in terms of getting listed, because I think a lot of people use it. Not a lot of people use DeFi until Volti-Chains comes out, but I'm anti-exchange. And I think that not that I'm anti-exchange, but I'm anti-keeping my money on exchanges. But if major exchanges list your tokens, well, that's going to be huge. Now, I have a quick shout out to Crypto Che. He's making some of the greatest artwork that we've ever seen. He made some great ones for Brendan Allens, Ian Heinich, Gilbert Burns, Derek Brunson. I saw one from your pop. My only question is, Crypto Che, when Jake Gagan artwork? We need some bullish memes that I need to post over the next month. Crypto Che, put me on a lightning bolt. Put me as who's the guy that created electricity?
Zeus? What, Thor? You want to be
put me
Thor?
on a Thor head. Can you put me on a Thor head? I was thinking Einstein. Didn't Einstein create electricity? No. Is it Einstein? Someone in the chat help me out.
Thomas Jefferson. Wasn't it Thomas Jefferson?
Thomas Edison. Thank you.
There we go. Edison. Jefferson was the president.
He's the guy that signed the Declaration of Independence. Me and Pablo, our brains are so consumed by crypto that the small details slip out. Thomas Jefferson, I don't even know if he was president. I'm pretty sure he signed the Declaration of Independence as like a 26.
Somebody dropped it in the chat. It was Franklin.
Ben Franklin did not create electricity.
No,
Tesla did something. Elon Musk,
Edison.
yes.
Yep, Edison.
Crypto Che said he had me as a Jedi. I missed it. God. So I do something wrong. I don't really read comments or look at my notifications because it's just like there's too much toxic shit. So I miss a lot. Crypto Che, send me a DM. I need to see me as a Jedi. I'll post it right now. He's gonna make more. Let's do it. Volt energy drink coming. That would be so bullish and create more revenue if Volt Inu was able to create an energy drink. That would be huge, dude. I would drink it.
That would be huge, man. That would be huge. I wouldn't even put it past Boltoshi at this point. I just wouldn't. So totally doable.
So look, I told you we'd go for about an hour. We're almost at the hour mark. I got to ask you, man, because I'm curious. Who the hell is Voltoshi? Who is he or she? Who
Well,
is it?
I narrow it down that he's definitely a dude because he's always commenting some Dragon Ball stuff on our comments when we go back and forth. No girl knows Goku that much, so that narrows it down to a dude.
Yeah.
So if he likes anime, he's probably in his early 30s for especially when he likes Dragon Ball because it was a 90s show.
Yeah.
I know because I'm a big fan. So I narrowed down that he's definitely a dude. He's in his early 30s, and he's definitely got a family. He's got a couple of kids because we were talking, and it wasn't between the whole craziness. He would be like, "Oh man, I gotta take my pregnant wife to the hospital." He would say stuff like that.
No way.
Yeah. So right now he actually has a probably like a 3-month baby right now.
What? And he's running this crypto project like that?
Crazy, huh? That's wild,
dude. I literally am single. I have to watch over my brother's dogs here or there. And I'm like, I don't have time to do this shit. Like, dude, I couldn't even imagine having a 3-month-old and trying to, because, dude, like, as a crypto developer, you're online 24/7. Like, and it's funny, like, I'll hop in the Telegram sometimes because I'm like off hours. I don't know where Voltoshi lives. I'm guessing it's somewhere in Europe, Asia, or Africa, because it's like I'll be up and people are like, Voltoshi, wake up, Voltoshi, wake up. So he's somewhere over there. But dude, I can't imagine having a 3-month-old and trying to run a project. So that gives me more respect to him if he is doing that.
Yep. He, I believe he has either 2 or 3 kids at this point. So, yeah, he's a full-time family man, bro. That's crazy.
People are saying Pablo is Voltoshi. Pablo might be. What if he is? That would be insane.
That would be wild, huh?
Crypto Chase said, Jake, what's your catchphrase for the bus coming out? What bus is coming out? Am I missing something?
Well, we got the 75 buses in New York City. We are redoing the logo, everything, and we're adding
the old one.
Yeah, it was the old one.
Okay.
So we're putting a new logo and we're putting catchphrases like "What's in your wallet?" Like "Got Volt."
I got one for you. The catchphrase for me is it's gonna be one of the two. I want to leave it up to Pablo. It's gonna be "Gotta catch them all" or "Gotta volt them all" with the Pokemon.
Oh man, I say
gotta bolt them all.
Gotta bolt them all. I like that. Gotta bolt them all. I like that.
Voltoshi is Jake. Jake sent me a DM on Twitter and Telegram. He has 3 kids named he has 3 kids named Amp, Watt, and Voltage. Ready, set, Volt. Man, describe the Volt. Let's both do this, and I want to ask the chat as well. Describe the Volt Inu community in one word. I want to ask the chat, and I also want to ask you, Pablo. But describe the Volt Inu community in one word.
Bolted.
I like that.
That's
chat, let me know what you think. Describe the Volt Inu community in one word. I would probably have to go with electric.
Electric, man.
Electric.
Yes.
Electric. And Crypto Che, I just checked my Twitter DMs. I didn't get anything from you. I don't know if you were saying that to me or somebody else in the chat, but I did not get a Twitter DM.
Twitter DM, sir. Twitter DM.
Oh, he might have did Telegram, eh?
He probably did the Telegram, yeah. Do Twitter, sir.
Sir, when moon, sir. He didn't do Telegram either, mate. I've been saying mate now that I just talk with a lot of British people from crypto. We got aggressive, we got starving, we got shocking, we got positive, we got bullish, we got electrify. We got volt, like bolt, get you some volt. Oh, that was the one song. Get you some volt. Volted. Yep. Stevie, thank you so much for being part of the G Unit supporting the Jake Gagan Show. Stevie said hungry. We appreciate you, Stevie, excuse me. Volted, electric, dynasty, best, united, crazy. Hey, Jake, you are Voltoshi? No. I've made a promise, guys. I'll never start a crypto project probably in my life. Like, I like to be an influencer that, partners with them, but I would never want the responsibility like Voltoshi to have a 3-month-old kid and also have thousands of holders to look after, although he's doing a great job. Original, period. Volt to change the world. Family, shout out to Midwest Mold Removal. If you're in the Central Coast and you need mold removal, hit them up. Energetic. There's a lot of great ones, man. Do you want to change yours or do you want to keep it as voltish?
Oh, man, I'm sticking with voltish.
I like that, man. I like that. And Crypto Che, he sent me a DM here. Did he volt me? Oh, shit, he volted me, mate. He volted me.
There you are. Look at
Holy shit, how did I miss this, mate?
Feel the force flow through you.
know she is roasted. Diamond hands gon' make me band volted. Busting through the scenes all
Open the
day.
gate,
I'm
Pablo.
staying volted. Hopping through like chains all
What is
day.
that? What the hell is this thing? Oh my goodness.
I'm staying volted. Million zeros on the daily, baby. I'm staying volted. Staying charging through this altcoin season. I'm staying volted.
It's almost inevitable at this point, is what I'm getting to, Pablo.
Yeah. I mean, come on. We got the best of the best. Look at Che, man. Come on. Look at his artwork. Come on, Che.
Stop playing with me.
Look at the fighters. Top fighters in the world. Top crypto influencers in the world. Top army, like top developer, top utility. Like, come on.
$100 donation from Cool CT, greatest army in the world. Thank you so much for Cool CT for $100 donation. Thank you so much, man. Thank you guys for all your donations. What a vaulted live stream, Pablo. What a vaulted. Oh my goodness, Pablo. Look what just came in. Pablo, Sandy Cesar, Creole Crypto Queen, just said Volt is set up to be in the top 3 and the $1 nothing less and a $200 donation. Are you kidding me, Sandy? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you to everybody that donated to the show tonight. I appreciate you guys. God, this is insane. Insane, Pablo. Insane. He's frozen. It was such a big donation that either he's frozen or I'm frozen, but it was insane. So thank you so much to Sandy. Now he's back. Pablo, you're back now.
Yeah.
We lost you for about 30 seconds.
You or me? I don't know.
It's one of us.
We both have shitty internet. Dude. We both have crappy internet.
We both have shitty internet. Voltoshi, you fixed a lot of issues. Voltoshi, can you fix our internet, please? Sir, Voltoshi, you fix a lot of things. I know you have a 3-month-old. It's got to be yours because it looks kind of blurry. But we'll let it come back, and then we're going to wrap it up here. But thank you so much to Sandy. Thank you so much to Cool CT. Thank you so much to Royce. Thank you so much to my brother in arms, Power. Thank you so much to Moses. All of you guys, thank you. And what a great stream tonight. People are saying Pablo just vaulted. Pablo's internet just got vaulted. People love it when your internet gets vaulted. And Crypto Chase said Pablo's waiting for 50 billion market cap to pay his internet. But Pablo,
to pay his internet,
brother, what a great stream. I think we need to do this more often, man. We need to come on here and talk about Volt. I want to join you on your stream. I watch a lot of your streams. I don't join too often, but I'm always in there because you're giving great information. You're having great ladies come on. You're having a great stream. But before we sign off, what is your last message on the Jake Aiken Show? I know you're probably going to be going live tonight. Are you going live tonight?
No, tomorrow, sir.
Tomorrow night you Volt. Yeah. But what's your last message to the Volt Army that joined us here, 300 plus people strong tonight?
Well, get better internet. That's one thing because we all have crappy internet.
We do. We chose the wrong profession, dude. We chose the wrong profession to do with shitty internet.
Hey, well, it's crazy. Like, I'm a family man, right? So I got like 5-6 kids that are using the internet at the same time, and then on top of that, my house is in the mountains. So we get crappy signal. There's a lot of people on my internet. And, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, the message I want to send out is like, have a dream before you have facts. Always put your dream first, because if you don't dream big, you're never going to achieve big. You're always going to be one step behind. So don't be afraid to be criticized. Don't be afraid to be told that you're dumb, you're stupid, whatever. Don't be afraid, because at the end of the day, when you prove everybody wrong, you're going to be the one standing on top. You're going to be the one that's going to be respected. And they're all going to be telling you, I believed in you the whole time. But at the end of the day, you were the only person that believed in yourself.
I like that, man. I wasn't expecting you to go so deep on us here on this beautiful Tuesday night in June. I thought you were just going to say shout out to the Volt Army, but you went deep. I like it, man. That's what we need. But I want to thank you, brother, for coming on the stream tonight. I want to thank you for accepting me and allowing me to make the content and taking me in as a brother. You and Power both. We're both so, receptive when I first came in. I appreciate that. And shout out to the Volt Army, man. What a great stream. We went for an hour and 10 minutes. We had 350 people in here. We vaulted. We targeted Gate.io. We talked about VoltiChange, VoltiSoft, VoltiEco. We talked about the incredible influencers as well as the UFC fighters. And I think it was a great stream. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. PST for another episode of the Jake Gagan Show. I'll be joined with Bleaves Crypto tomorrow on the show. So, as always, guys, make sure to continue vaulting. Have a good night, and we'll see you all tomorrow. For me and Pablo, we're signing off. Have a good night, everybody.